For over a decade, the shores of Long Island concealed a terrifying secret. The bodies of young women, discarded, hidden beneath the sands of Gilgo Beach. The work of a predator who vanished as quickly as he struck. A killer who remained invisible, untouchable, untraceable. Until now. July 2023. A shocking breakthrough. A man finally in cuffs. But this was no drifter. No shadowy figure lurking in the dark. This was a family man, a professional, an architect. And for all these years, he had lived among us, concealed in full view. This is the story of the Gilgo Beach serial killer. December 2010. The Suffolk County Police were not looking for bodies that day. They were searching for one woman, 24-year-old Shannon Gilbert, a missing escort last seen frantically running from a client's house in Oak Beach, just miles away. But as officers combed the shoreline, they found something else. Buried beneath the sand, wrapped in burlap sacks, were 4 bodies. But none of them belonged to Shannon. 4 victims, 4 women. Each one a missing sex worker who had mysteriously disappeared years before. And this was only the beginning. Over the next few months, the search intensified, and the horror only deepened. More remains surfaced, scattered along a 16-mile stretch of Ocean Parkway. Some victims were dismembered, others had been placed with chilling precision. By 2011, the death toll linked to Gilgo Beach had risen to at least 10. A serial killer was on the loose. But who was he? The victims had one thing in common. They were all escorts advertising their services on Craigslist. The killer had contacted them through burner phones, cheap, disposable, and untraceable. He lured them out. Then he vanished. For years, the case stalled. Leads went cold. Suspects came and went. And the killer? He watched it all unfold, untouched, anonymous. But there was one clue, one chilling clue. The killer had used one of his victims' phones to call her family. He taunted them, he mocked them, and he did it from inside New York City. The killer was not hiding in the shadows. He was walking among us. July 2023. A task force is reassembled. Old evidence is re-examined. New technology, new techniques. And suddenly, after years of nothing, detectives get a hit. A name, a face. Rex Andrew Heuermann, a 59-year-old architect, married, a father, a man whose life seemed perfectly ordinary. Heuermann wasn't just a suspect, he was a match. DNA from pizza crust discarded in Manhattan linked him directly to one of the victims. Cell phone records placed him near their disappearances. His home? Just miles from where their bodies were found. For 13 years, the man police had been hunting had been right under their noses. To his colleagues, Heuermann was quiet, smart, a respected architect. But behind closed doors, he was something else entirely. Searches of his home uncovered disturbing evidence, trophies from victims, surveillance footage, and perhaps most chilling, an arsenal of weapons stashed inside. The question now isn't just, did he do it? The question is, how many did he kill? For the families of the victims, the arrest of Rex Heuermann was a long-awaited moment of justice. But the investigation is far from over. Could there be more victims? More bodies yet to be found? And how did Heuermann manage to elude capture for so long? One thing is certain. The secrets of Gilgo Beach are only just beginning to unravel. What do you think? Was justice served? Or is this just the beginning of something far worse? If you found this case disturbing, like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime mysteries. And as always, stay safe, because the truth is often darker than we realize. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.